All right, so today we're going to. Why do I have my headphones on right now, bro? Today we're going to be learning how to make super hard, choppy beats from samples for Hardrock. So, kind of like his song "Feel Alive" with the super cool Deftones sample that everyone kind of made a bunch of type beats after. We're going to be doing like exactly that. So I have a Deftones sample. I actually have the whole beat made. I made an entire other beat in a whole other video that I didn't edit. I just recorded it for this tutorial, for a Hardrock tutorial. But I like how this one turned out way better, and I made it after the fact. So I am so sorry. It is going to be a breakdown video, but this beat is so hard. I promise. It's like literally one of my favorite beats I've ever made. Yeah, but we got a Deftones sample, we got it chopped up, and we got it sounding crazy, so let's just get straight into it. So this is the project. The sample I used is, I'm pretty sure it's called Gauze. Yeah, Gauze by Deftones. A really good song. I've gotten into Deftones after hearing that song, the Feel Alive song, and I wanted to see what the sample was, and then I ended up really liking their music, so I like anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna take you to this section, and then I'll take you to the section where I chopped it up differently in the verse. I mean, I pretty much just pitched the sample up, and then Stretch Pro, I turned it up a little bit, the entire thing up a little bit, just to get a little bit more high end out of the sample. But that's on the entire sample, so now let's get into the parts that are different. This is what the hook sounds like. And for that, I did it's in a different channel because I rendered it out, but I have this preset I made on Shaperbox. You can feel free to pause it and copy this down. It's for 2 bars. Make sure you have the magnet on too, that way you don't accidentally make any goofy sounds. And then I put halftime on it for 1/4 halftime. Turn the band about halfway. With the EQ, I just cut the low end out. And then I did this with this EQ, but yeah, I got it sounding pretty cool, and then I rendered it out and put it in its own channel. That way it wasn't all goofy sounding and looking whenever I didn't start on a downbeat, because the intro is a little bit off of a 4-bar or 8-bar loop. So anyways, moving on to the verse. So this is in track 2. So all I did to this, actually, effect-wise, was I just EQ'd it like this, and then I got a more straight-cut EQ with some roll-off on the high end. And then I chopped it up like this. So here's what it sounds like. And actually, I reversed the sample and rearranged the cuts to where the chord progression was the same. But that's why it sounds like a lot different, is because it's reversed. And so I just kind of had it alternating. I didn't want the chops to be as crazy and as complex sounding in the verse, but I did want it to sound different. So I just have it go for the 2 bars, and then it repeats 4 times, and then it's normal for a bar, and then that just repeats over and over again with the different progressions. So it's not too complex, but you know, sometimes chopping can get a little tedious. So. And then for the intro, I just got this part of the song that has like a little drum fill right here, so it sounds like it's leading right into the beat. It's actually the part that I flipped. It's the part of the song that I flipped. So here you go. And it leads perfectly into the beat drop, and it sounds really crazy. So yeah, let's get on to the drums now. I'm gonna highlight this section because it has all the drums in it. Now I did want to keep the drums pretty simple, so got a basic clap pattern. These are all drum sounds from the new kit, actually. And this 808 I made especially for this beat. Pretty similar to like a lot of 808s, but I really wanted to kind of make one that I don't know. I had a specific vision for this 808, so I just made it myself. Anyways, so let's start off with this clap and the hi-hats. The hi-hats I kept pretty simple. I kept all the drums simple just because the sample was so good sound, like nice sounding. It sounded good, and I wanted it to shine through. So I let the drums be a little more simple and kind of sit in the background, you know what I mean? But they're so hard. They're hitting like crazy. So yeah, just this simple hi-hat pattern, a little ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, you know what I'm saying? And then a tu-tu-tu-tu, and then a tu-tu-tu. So yeah, here's what that sounds like with the clap. I don't know why I was holding my breath on that. And then I got this open hat, and I just put it every 2 bars. And then I put the sound effect in. I put it in, I pitched it down, it started at C5, I put it down to a G, and then I put some fruity delay on it, put the ping pong pan all the way down, put it on ping pong with the keep pitch at this knob right here, turn the tone up a little bit and the wet knob down. And that kind of just makes a more like ambient, kind of blended sound to it. And so here's what they sound like all together. And now for my favorite part, the 808. So I made this 808, and if you want it, I will probably include it in the Cosmic drum kit that me and Aiden are still working on, by the way. I'm so sorry it's taking so long, but there's a lot in here. It's more of like a stash kit, so trust me, you're gonna want this kit. But yeah, this 808 that I specifically made for this beat, I have this pattern laid out, and it's pretty simple. I kind of wanted it to just be sparing, you know, to fit in with the rest of the drums, but just the notes it hits at, the pitch that the whole thing's at, it really hits. They're hitting on really good notes, and yeah. So I mean, this half is the same as this half, except for this note is up instead of at the A sharp. So here is what all of the drums sound like together. And yeah, I mean, just listen, bro. Just listen to it straight off the drop. I'm gonna start it here and just, oh my god.
Guys, oh my god.
Like, dude, that's crazy. Like I said, this is one of my favorite beats I've ever made. It was beautiful. I had to make the video on this instead of the other beat. The other beat, like, it was cool, but like, this one's way better, I'm gonna be honest. But anyways, yeah, that's actually gonna do it for the beat. I know it's a super quick video, and I know it's a breakdown video. I'm sorry. I was sick last week, so I wasn't really feeling recording or editing or anything. But I did manage to record that other video. I just didn't get around to editing it. I didn't really feel that great. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the beat. It's super hard in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff. If you enjoyed the video and liked the beat, leave a like and leave a comment, man. I post all the favorite comments in the beginning of the videos. I don't know if you noticed that, but I appreciate you commenting and all that stuff. And be sure to check out my Instagram. I'll be like posting beats on there, and the other beat that I made for this tutorial is actually posted on there. But anyways, yeah, go check out my Instagram, do all the YouTube stuff. The link in the description takes you to everything that I have. It takes you to my Type Beats channel, my Beats store, my Instagram, my Loop sign up email, the sign up. What? The sign up for monthly loops. I send out loops every month. So I didn't make very many beats June and July. I just sent out June and July together. Just send out all these loops. If you want to get on that, you can get loops every month, and it's totally free. I just like hearing what you guys make with them. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and let this beat play out, but I will catch you guys in the next one.
Guys, oh my god.